Welcome to SVR IAS Academy's newspaper analysis video lecture. Today's date is 9th November 2017. We are going to discuss various topics and let's discuss the topics one by one. Today first topic is Government of India has raised the import duty on wheat that is imported from other countries. Recently the Union Ministry, Finance Ministry, and it's an agency called Central Board of Excise and Customs has doubled the import duty on the wheat. So the import duty raised from 10% to 20%. The main purpose of this initiative is to curb the cheaper shipments and to give the positive signals to the Indian farmers to grow the wheat confidently about their pricing. For example, if India allows cheaper import of wheat means farmers in India will get low prices for their wheat. So farmers in next season will not produce much wheat. So India has to depend on the wheat imported from other countries. So we have to encourage our farmers to produce more wheat. For that we have to give ensured price for their produce. At present, India is the second largest producer of wheat. Despite being the second largest producer in the wheat, India also allowed import of the wheat from other countries in the last 2 to 3 years because of the successive droughts that affected wheat cultivation in India. But this year rainfall is normal and farmers expected to sow more areas of wheat. So import price should be raised so that the cheaper shipment of wheat should be curbed. Apart from that, Government of India has also increased import duty on peas to 50% so that the cheaper import of peas from other countries, especially Canada, can be curbed and local cultivation can be protected from the cheaper imports. So let's prepare well on this topic. Now second article we are going to discuss is about India's second technology and innovation support center will be established in Chennai. In Chennai, the Center for Intellectual Property Rights is located in the Anna University campus. The Center for Intellectual Property Rights already hosts one Technology Innovation Support Center. So India's second Technology and Innovation Support Center will be established under World Intellectual Property Organization's one program named as Technology and Innovation Support Center. Technology and Innovation Support Center. What is the main objective of Technology Innovation and Support Center? Various scientists and researchers are doing research and innovating something new. Their innovation should be protected, but they don't know how to file copyright or intellectual property rights and related documentation issues. So innovators need locally based high quality technology information and other related services. So the main objective of establishing the Technology Information and Service Center in India is to provide innovators with access to locally based and high quality technology information and other services. By using that, innovators can exploit their innovation potential and can easily create, product and manage their intellectual property rights. So in this topic you should know some basic facts like Center for Intellectual Property Rights is located in Chennai and Technology Innovation and Support Center program TISC program is being implemented by World Intellectual Property Organization. In India, second TISC center will be established in Chennai. So these are the important facts you should know in this topic. Now we will discuss the third topic, that is India Post Payment Bank. India Post Payment Bank and 650 districts In 650 districts, India Post Payment Gateway will become operational by April 2018. It is a news came in the various newspapers. In this background, let's discuss what is payment bank, how it differs from the normal bank, what are all the activities can be carried out by the payment bank, what all the activities cannot be carried out by the payment bank. Already UPSC asked about payment banks in a prelims examination earlier. Every year the payment bank is very important. Payment bank model is a new kind of banking model introduced by Reserve Bank of India. They are classified as differentiated bank. It means they can carry out certain activities and cannot carry out certain activities. These are the activities that are allowed for payment bank. They can accept demand deposits. They can accept remittance services. Internet banking is allowed. And also other specified services they can undertake. One important prelims point is payment banks cannot do lending services. Payment bank cannot do lending services is one important point for the prelims examination. Another important point is payment banks can accept deposits up to 1 lakh per account. They can accept 1 lakh per account from the individuals and small business. Payment banks can issue ATM cards and debit cards. But payment banks cannot issue credit card and cannot undertake lending services. These are the very important point you should know for the prelims examination. Other points which are important for the exam is payment banks can distribute non-risk sharing simple financial instruments. The simple financial instruments are products like mutual funds and insurance products can be distributed by payment banks, and they can also issue prepaid payment instruments, PPI. So payment banks can introduce prepaid payment instruments. So RBI has allowed this business model to many companies like mobile firms, supermarket chains, and others can start payment banks. It has various advantages. One is it leads to the financial inclusion and it will help in the financial literacy. So 2 points you should know for the mains examination. The main objective of this payment bank initiative is towards financial inclusion and financial literacy. Now we will discuss about India Post Payment Bank. It is established as a 100% Government of India owned bank, payment bank, and it is a public limited bank, functions under Department of Post. Department of Post has vast network of post offices. Once the India Post Payment Bank will become operational, all the post offices will act like a bank because all are computerized, and where persons can deposit money up to 1 lakh and can get ATM card, internet banking services, and they can get debit card, but they can't get credit card. So these are the important points in this topic. Let's revise each and every point which are useful for the IAS examination. Now we will discuss about Creative Cities Network. Creative Cities Network is an initiative of UNESCO. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. We already discussed about UNESCO in our earlier video lecture. Creative Cities Network is one of the important topic for 2018 prelims examination, and we strongly recommend you to prepare well on this topic. It was created in the year 2004. What is the main objective of creating the Creative Cities Network? UNESCO has announced 7 parameters to include a city in the Creative Cities Network. The 7 parameters are crafts and folk art, design, film, gastronomy, literature, media, arts and music. So the 7 criteria are crafts and folk art, design, film, gastronomy, literature, sixth is media arts, and the final seventh one is music. The main aim of this initiative to increase the cooperation among the cities which are invested in creative fields. These 7 fields are called as creative fields, so that the cooperation among the creative cities will lead to sustainable urban development, social inclusion and cultural vibrancy. The topic came in the news because recently Chennai was included in the Creative Cities Network by UNESCO. Chennai became the 3rd Indian city to get included in the category. One important point is Chennai was included in the network for its contribution to music. So out of 7 creative fields, Chennai was included in the field of music. What are the other 2 Indian cities which got listed in the Creative Cities Network? They are Varanasi and Jaipur. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan and Jaipur was included in the list for its contribution to music. So Jaipur is called as City of Music and Varanasi was included in the City of Crafts and Folk Art. So let's revise each and every point in this topic for IAS 2018 prelims examination. Once again we are saying it's one of the important topic for 2018 prelims examination. Now we will move to the another topic. Now we will discuss about the She portal launched by Union Ministry for Women and Child Development. She portal is one of the important topic for the prelims examination. What is She portal? She box stands for Sexual Harassment E-Box. Sexual Harassment E-Box launched by Union Ministry of Women and Child Development. In the 21st century, many women after education or graduation going to the work and joining the workforce of India, and they work in both government and private sector. What happens if there is sexual harassment occurs at workplace to women? So complaint mechanism should be simplified. For that, Ministry of Women and Child Development has launched SHE-Box, Sexual Harassment E-Box. Under that, the women who are working in government or private organization or in the organized sector can complain to the SHE-Box. So this online complaint will be directly sent to the complaint committee or the local complaint committee of the concerned department, and this will be also monitored by the officials in the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development. So it will ensure transparency in taking action against the sexual harassment. In 2013, Government of India has passed an act called as Sexual Harassment of Women at Workforce Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act. So the full act's full name is Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. But passing the act alone is not sufficient. Whether the act is implemented well or not. For effective implementation of this act, complaint mechanism should be simplified as much as possible so that women can easily file their complaint. For that, the SHE-Box, it is the comprehensive online complaint management system that will take care of the needs of the women who are harassed sexually by anyone at workplace. So important points in this topic is the Sexual Harassment Act passed in the year 2013 is one important prelims point. Second prelims point is the Act or SH e-box launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development is the second point. And third point is the SH e-box is applies to the women working in the organized sector, not in the unorganized sector. And fourth point is within organized sector, the SH e-box management system applies to both government as well as to private sector. These are the important points for the prelims examination. So let's prepare well on this topic. Kampala Race. Kampala Race is the traditional buffalo slush track race famous in Karnataka. The topic came in the news because few years back Supreme Court banned Jallikattu, which is widely practiced in Tamil Nadu, and Kampala, which is widely practiced in Karnataka, and against that Karnataka government has passed an ordinance to allow Kampala race in Karnataka. And PETA stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. PETA is the non-governmental organization working in the field of animal rights. It is located in Virginia in the US. It has filed against Karnataka government's ordinance which allows Kampala race. Supreme Court has said that it will not ban the ordinance, but Supreme Court accepted to check whether ordinance passed constitutionally or not. In this background, let's discuss about Kampala further. Kampala is a traditional slush track buffalo race that is practiced every year in the coastal districts of Karnataka. It entertains the rural people in these areas. The contest takes place between two pairs of buffaloes in the two separate wet rice field tracks. Generally, the sports event starts in November and continues till March. So in this background, let's prepare well on Kampala, Jallikattu and PETA. These three areas are important for the 2018 prelims examination. Now we will discuss about Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, IBBI, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. First, let's understand what is insolvency. Insolvency means when an organization or individual gets money from the lenders, and after some time, if the individual or company is unable to pay their debt, means the company or individual can be declared as insolvent. So simply, insolvency can be defined as is a state of being unable to pay the money owned by a person or a company on time. So it is simply the situation where individual or company is unable to pay the money owned on time to the banks or any other authority. Now let's discuss about Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. It was established in the year October 2016 by Government of India under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. One important point about this board is it regulates profession as well as transactions. The main point is it is a unique regulator. It regulates the profession and transactions. How it regulates profession? It has the regulatory oversight over the insolvency professionals, insolvency professional agencies and information utilities. The board writes and enforces the rules for transactions like corporate insolvency resolution, corporate liquidation, individual insolvency resolution and individual bankruptcy under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Another point is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India has 10 members including chairman. So it has 10 members. They are one chairman and 3 members appointed, 3 members from the central government, not below the rank of joint secretary. So 3 members from the central government, their rank is equal to joint secretary and above, and 1 person nominated by RBI, and remaining 5 persons are nominated by the central government. Out of 5, 3 members are whole-time members. The topic Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India came in news because it has recently amended its corporate insolvency resolution process and regulations to ensure that various factors taken into account by Committee of Creditors. So let's prepare well on the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. It's also one of the important topic for the IAS 2018 prelims examination. Now let's discuss about Nirbhay missile. Nirbhay missile was successfully test fired by DRDO. DRDO stands for Defense Research and Development Organization. Where Nirbhay missile was successfully test fired? It was successfully test fired from Integrated Test Range. Integrated Test Range, which is located in Chandipur, Odisha. 2 years back, UPSC asked a question in the prelims examination in Chandipur area. So let's prepare well on Chandipur and Wheeler Island. From Wheeler Island also many missiles have been test fired. Wheeler Island has been renamed as Abdul Kalam Island by Odisha government. So Nirbhay missile is long range subsonic cruise missile. 2 points you should know. It is a long range missile. It is a subsonic cruise missile. So don't get confused. It is not a ballistic missile. It is not a short range missile. So it is the long range subsonic cruise missile developed by DRDO. Now let's understand the basic difference between ballistic missile and cruise missile. A ballistic missile is launched directly into higher layers of the Earth atmosphere. So initially the ballistic missile is launched directly into the Earth atmosphere layer, and the missile travels outside the atmosphere. Then the warhead gets separated and the warhead reaches the target by using the Earth's gravity. So ballistic missile follows the path of a ball thrown up. So when you throw the ball, it goes like that and comes down like this. So the ballistic missile also follows the same path. Since ballistic missiles are using the Earth gravity to reach the target, these missiles are called as ballistic missiles. Now we will discuss about cruise missiles. Cruise missiles simply called so because they cruise over land or water. Its function is similar to a jet-powered airplane. So another point is cruise missiles will never cross atmosphere. They remain within atmosphere. So these are the basic differences between cruise missile and ballistic missile. So now let's come back to the topic of Nirbhay subsonic cruise missile. It is India's first indigenously designed and developed subsonic long-range cruise missile. So each and every point in this word is very important. And Nirbhay missile can be launched from multiple platforms. Multiple platform means it can be launched on land, sea and air. Defense analysts call Nirbhay missile as Indian version of American Tomahawk missile. Indian version of American Tomahawk missile. So Nirbhay subsonic cruise missile is also one of the important topic for 2018 IAS examination. Now we will discuss about Musab Paramjeet. Musab Paramjeet. It is the name given to the wild banana which was discovered recently in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is classified as critically endangered. So with respect to Musab Paramjeet, you should know two important points for the prelims examination. One is it is critically endangered. Second, it was discovered recently in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now we will discuss about Tyrannomyrmex ali. Tyrannomyrmex ali is the name given to the new ant species discovered recently in Western Ghats. Western Ghats is one of the hottest hotspots of biodiversity. Western Ghats is declared as hottest hotspot. What is the meaning of hottest hotspot? Hottest hotspot is the area classified based on various factors. They are based on number of endemic plants and based on number of endemic vertebrates and based on number of endemic plants to area ratio. Based on endemic plant to area ratio and based on number of endemic vertebrate to area ratio and based on the remaining primary vegetation as a percentage of its original context. In the world, there are 8 hottest hotspots are there based on the factors. They are Madagascar, Philippines, Sunda land in the Southeast Asia, Brazil's Atlantic forest, Caribbean region, Indo-Burma region, Western Ghats and Sri Lanka, and the last one is Eastern Arc and coastal forest of Tanzania. The new ant species was discovered in the Periyar Tiger Reserve. Periyar Tiger Reserve is located in the state of Kerala and the ant species is named after myrmecologist Musab Ali. Musab Ali is the India's ant-man. So Musab Ali is considered as ant-man of India. In his name, the new ant species has been named as Tyrannomyrmex ali. And you should also know about bad man of India. Bad man of India is Salim Ali. Salim Ali is the bad man of India. Rajendra Singh is also called as Waterman of India. Waterman of India is Rajendra Singh. So Salim Ali is the birdman of India and Rajendra Singh is the waterman of India and Musab Ali is the ant-man of India. These are the important points which can be asked in any government examination. That's all about today's current affairs or newspaper analysis video lecture on November 9th. Revise each and every point we taught you in this video lecture. It is one of the very important video lecture for IAS 2018 examination. Please download our Android app for the IAS 2018 examination. Go to the Google Play Store and search for SV or IAS. Then you will find our Android app which is useful for the IAS examination. Thank you for watching this video lecture and all the best.